Hey guys, welcome to my channel.
You are so monotone.
You ate that, you gave me that little last bite. It's good as shit. I wish that was one of them things that you only ate like half of.
Instead of everything but a bite, and then I gave you the last bite.
Yeah,
you should be appreciative that I gave you the last bite.
I was, but
it was like I was just starving. I was so starving, and I was like, you know what, Tony might want this last bite.
So you didn't even give it to me because you was done? You just gave it to me because you loved me? Damn. Hey, that was good as hell though. I wanted like half of it.
Wasn't it? Oh, that's why you offered me a half of yours.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't mean to.
Okay.
Sorry.
I just got done saying that I gave you my last bite, and you're like, oh no, hell no, I ain't offering you half my sandwich.
Well, it's too late now. I done ate it. Ain't nothing to hide no more.
Throw up in my hand. I want it back. I said throw up.
Oh no. Huh? Okay.
Remember that time I threw up in your hands? Do you?
On the bed?
Yes.
Man.
I guess I could tell that story.
Yeah, I can see it.
I feel like I tell them funny because it's my point of view and not yours. You were the one getting your hands thrown up in. Okay. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
you gotta make sure
good.
you throw in there.
I'm sure you were mad.
This is also towards the beginning of us dating.
No one had to know that.
They did. It's part of the story.
Well, okay, here's the thing, is that I never really threw up while I was drinking. Pretty much until like right before I met you. Well, not really right before. Probably my 21st birthday is the first time I threw up drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And then like too drunk drinking.
Yeah.
Because other times I've thrown up because it tasted really bad. I'm not joking. Okay, so at this time I'm thinking I am not gonna throw up around this guy ever, because I rarely throw up when I'm drinking ever. And
just keep on going.
sorry, the music. Okay.
Good music.
You don't even know what's playing.
It's Dolly Parton.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll give you that. Okay. How did it start?
It started like...
I don't know what we were doing before we got home, but I know we were drinking.
We were at a bar, more than likely.
Probably. We like to go to bars and make friends with old people. Anyways, so we're home, and it was red too, so I was drinking cherry bombs. Those are good, they're quick, they are easy to drink. Cherry bombs. Right. So we got home, and I don't know, I feel like I just was like doing too much or something, and you were already like a little frustrated. I was probably too drunk, that's probably really what it was. But we get there and we're just like, we want to go to bed. Well, I told that I had to throw up. I had to, because if I didn't, I was gonna feel really bad all night. And so he's like, okay, we'll get in front of the toilet. And we sat there. We sat there for like 5 seconds. He swears it's 20 minutes, but I think it was 5 seconds. And I couldn't throw up. I couldn't. So then we get over to the bed. I'm like, okay. He's like, go to sleep. We'll just go to sleep. You'll feel better in the morning. I said, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. And he's like thinking, okay, just a little oopsie, okay? He's thinking like a little, you know, like one little baby's like yeah. A little bit. Yeah, that's what he thought it was gonna be. So he was like, here, just in my hands, right here. And
because I didn't want it on the bed.
Yeah, and I was not making it to the toilet. And I threw up in his hands.
And the bed.
And it looked like a throw up, like a red, slushy water fountain. It was like, in his hands, filled up his hands, and then went over his hands onto the bed.
It's like, if you ever watch Family Guy, the milk of magnesium, what is it they drink in a circle?
Oh, I think it was the...
No,
I
that
don't know
makes
what
you
it was.
poop. They drank something and they just
And they
started
all
throwing
threw
up everywhere.
Yeah, it definitely filled the bed up.
Yep.
Well, we definitely didn't have a single blanket on that night.
Luckily.
Or sheets.
Well, no, we did have sheets. I know.
Actually, I really feel like we took the fitted sheet off, the blanket off, everything off, and then found a flat sheet in the closet and literally laid in the bed with a flat sheet.
Oh yeah, probably. I'm pretty sure I threw the fitted sheet away.
And my comforter was white.
Mm-hmm.
So, that was the first time for me.
Really?
Yeah, never done that.
We've done a lot of first times together, but...
Definitely. Y'all have anything?
We can talk about... That one time we came home from the bar, and I was shit hammered, and we was laying there about to go to sleep. While we were laying there, she had a big old bottle of liquor, and she was saying, "Hey, you want a drink? You want a drink?" She said, "You want a drink before you go to bed?" I said, "Yeah, I do want a drink." She was like, "All right, here's your drink." And I'm sitting there trying to get a drink, and she's shoving the side of the bottle in my mouth.
Not the mouth, not the spout or the spigot.
So I'm sitting there with the
whatever.
bottle going like this.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally. It looked like a fish. What are those fish called that suck up against the tank? Bottom
Starfish?
feeders?
Oh.
I don't know.
Starfish.
The sucker
do that.
fish? Anyways.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, no, I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
your lips were stuck on it like that.
Yeah.
Like,
And she was recording me too.
like
She was
an
recording
insert
me.
clip.
And I was so drunk, and I was like, "Where the fuck does the drink come out?" Because my eyes were like shut and everything.
Well, you wanted to drink. I just couldn't. I was scared to drink. I was drinking to you.
The
I was
lid
scared
probably wasn't even off. We'll have to check.
I think. I don't know either.
But we did that for a few months, and now we have quit drinking.
I wish people could really understand how funny that video was.
Yeah.
Like, I could post it anywhere, anytime, or whatever, and it won't be as funny as when it happened. At all.
When it happened, I don't remember.
I know you don't.
Didn't even know that happened.
Or like the times you fell asleep on the side of the bed. Like, the
Oh, no.
videos as I'm taking them are much funnier than whenever you're watching me now.
Yeah.
You know what doesn't get old?
What?
That video of you when you're like trying to make a cap cut, and in the middle of the cap cut, you're like trying to take your shirt off.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna understand.
You can clip a video there too.
You want that out there?
I'll let you. I don't care.
Okay. It's a good one. It's definitely a funny one. Oh yeah, we don't drink. You said we don't drink. We don't drink.
Oh yeah, we quit drinking. We actually tried drinking like a few days ago.
Headache.
I'm telling you, we went 6 months without drinking. We went 6 months without drinking, and we went out and we had like literally a beer and a half each, and then we woke up the next day and did nothing. What?
Ain't like it used to be.
I'm 23, she's 22. Just throwing that out there.
I don't feel 22. I feel fucking old.
22 backwards.
Like fucking no, I'm talking like 25. I feel like I'm 25.
That's not that old. I'm almost there. Ew.
Freaking pedophile.
Who says that? Who says, "Ew, you're about to be 25"?
Yeah, you can like rent cars and shit, and then like the next year you gotta be off your mom's or dad's insurance. That's stupid.
You do? Oh wait, I
It's
have.
coming up.
I have that. Oh, you're talking about. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you can't. There's no depend. You can't put a dependent on insurance. I'm glad they didn't cut that off at 18, because I'd be.
Hell no, insurance is expensive.
Well, especially like when you're not married.
Oh yeah.
But
just,
you have dependents as you're not married.
Yeah.
Or things like that. Yeah, it's really expensive.
Or with how expensive like housing is, I mean, it's hard enough to pay that shit. I don't know how parents has got it figured out.
Have you seen
They
this
do the
post?
same shit we do.
Have you? Yeah. Literally make the same amount of money. Okay. And maybe not some of them, but.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part around here.
I mean, combined, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways. What was I going to say? I don't know.
What was you going to say?
I don't know. You said something about housing being expensive.
Oh, yeah, housing is expensive. Like a single bedroom is like $1,200 around here. And that's probably not even bad for most places. Have you seen that? Have you ever watched those like TikTok videos of like people living in New York giving tours of their house?
Yes!
I couldn't imagine. They're living in like a closet.
Penthouse. Oh, you're talking about that guy that does
Yeah.
all kinds of them. Yeah, they do live in a closet. Like their bed like folds up to the
Yeah.
wall, and then like under their bed's actually a whole fucking kitchen because there's nowhere else to put the kitchen.
And then they're like, "How much do you pay for rent?" And they're like $2,500.
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, I'll stay here."
You shoot me dead before I pay that. Okay.
You buy a tent and find it somewhere to put up for $25.
I would rather be homeless in Bristol, Virginia,
Then live in New York.
than pay that much for an apartment.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What I was gonna say was, have you seen those memes on Facebook where it's like, I should have been fucking buying land instead
Right.
of fucking, learning how to walk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, people who invested in real estate, so like made it now. The people who did it a long time ago. I mean, not a long time ago, but
Oh yeah.
quite a few years ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like they-
I'm sure they're glad they stayed doing what they were doing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I try to do that shit. Just trying to ask me. Like you have to like go through the course and then like the mini quizzes and stuff like that. So on the mini quizzes, I obviously did just skip through all that shit.
Talking about your realtor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'd be asking you stupid shit like, if Johnny has a house that's worth this much,
Mm-hmm.
and he expands his fence into, I don't know, whatever area, or puts a fence up,
All right.
how much does it increase the price of the house?
But they didn't teach you how to do the math.
They probably did, but I didn't look at it. But you can like kind of figure it. Okay, like it was not like, it sounds stupid like that, but it's like Johnny has 2 apples, he ate 1. How many does he have?
Right.
Because the way they word it, I just can't really remember. But everything that I took a quiz on was, first of all, nothing like the end course test,
Right.
and probably nothing like the actual real estate exam.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is the point of real estate classes if they're not all the same? That'd be like,
Yeah.
that'd be like having you
changing the
study
bar
like
exam
Tennessee,
in
yeah,
different states.
or like Tennessee, yeah, exactly. Like Tennessee's bar exam is based off the course they took.
Right.
What if they took the Tennessee course and fucking took a Virginia test?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. You had me on
I guess
the for a second.
it's where kind of like property values are different in different states and stuff.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Why are all the courses not the same if the actual process to find the value of a house in Tennessee will be the same? For all people who get their license in Tennessee,
yeah.
they have to test on the exact same thing.
Right.
So why would we not all get the exact same course? Like you can pay like $200 online and get a course and still go take the exam.
Right. I guess. Do you need the hours?
It didn't say hours. It said that you have to complete it within 6 months. Oh well, you have to complete the course within 6 months, and then 6 months of actually taking that in exam.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go take the final exam.
Oh, I don't know.
Am I confusing you?
No.
I think
I'm with you. Pretty sure I'm with you. Them questions are probably like riddles.
For somebody like me, yeah. I don't know, like, people like, oh, this house is blah, blah, per square foot. Like,
Yeah.
motherfucker, I don't know what a square foot looks like.
Yeah, I got you.
You looked up how much a square foot is?
No. I screenshotted a riddle earlier that I wanted to ask you. Pretty close though, right?
Yeah.
Don't look because it's gonna have the answer on it.
Does it have the answer?
Yeah, I got the answer.
Mm.
Alright, so 4 cars come to a 4-way stop, each coming from a different direction. They can't decide who got there first, so they all go forward at the same time. All 4 cars go, but none crash into each other. How is this possible?
They weren't at the same stop.
No, they were at the same stop sign.
Oh.
To a 4-way.
Oh, yeah. It's not...
Oh yeah, well it is.
So I'm right.
Technically, I guess, but let's say they were all at the same one. How'd they all proceed without crashing?
Okay, can you read me one more time?
Yeah. 4 cars come to a 4-way stop, each coming from a different direction. They can't decide who got there first, so they all go forward at the same time. All 4 cars go, but none crash into each other. How is this possible?
Is it a dumb answer?
It's a common sense, but you wouldn't really know it.
I wouldn't, or you
I mean,
or the normal
anybody.
person? Okay.
Yeah. It's like common sense, but it's you just wouldn't think about it, I guess.
I don't know the answer other than what I said.
And they all turn right.
I don't want to be a part of the game.
Okay.
Rude!
I wasn't
You
rude.
are not allowed to make me feel dumb.
I wasn't-
Nobody is.
You didn't feel dumb. You just didn't know the answer. All right, tell us a story. Tell us something about your experience growing up.
No, I don't want that.
Come on, let's hear it.
Growing up. Okay, I was adopted into a black family. That's a disclaimer for everything I ever say. That I grew up in the suburbs and was very spoiled. So, but everybody's chaotic, I guess. Everybody's crazy. Okay, growing up, my sister, and I call them mom, dad, sister, whatever. My sister had gotten in trouble a lot for her inability to keep her hands off of other people. And this was like Thanksgiving of like 2021. I don't know, really. It was Thanksgiving though.
Yeah.
Much before I met you. But I was doing my thing. I don't know what I was doing. But I had somebody with me. Don't remember who at this point, not gonna lie. But just had somebody with me. We were going to my mom's house. And on the way to mom's house, I get a call that's like, from my sister. She's like, hey, is kid number 2 there? And I was like, yeah. She's like, well, is mom there? And I was like, not right now. I think she literally ran to the store. And then she was like, well, are you there? And I was like, I'm actually getting ready to pull into there. And so she's like, so my kid has been left alone at the house. He's like 9, okay, for 2 seconds. In Tennessee, you're allowed to leave your child
Yeah.
unattended at the age of 8, at your discretion. Anyways, and yeah, she's like, "Are you there? Are you ready to pull in?" Well, I pull in, and then, like I said, I was like with somebody else, but Mom also pulled in right beside me, and I just got the window rolled down and I'm talking to her, and she's like, "Did your sister call you?" and all this. I was like, "Yeah, she did. She did." "Well, she's cussing me out on the phone." Well, that's normal. And so I'm like getting ready to get out of the car, or I might be actually getting ready to leave because Mom actually got there, and I was going there because she asked me to.
Right.
So I still got the window down there, and my sister pulls in, like right behind both of us, and she gets out of the car and is like huffing, puffing, cussing, throwing, I don't know, everything you think of, she's doing it. And she comes up to the window and she's like cussing me out for whatever reason. I don't really know because it had nothing to do with me. But I rolled up the window and she was beating on the window. Crazy, like I said. And she quit and went over to my mom and was talking. And they start arguing, which is still normal at this point. Still normal. And she's talking loudly. And I'm like, I had this person with me, so I'm like talking to this person. And then I'm also like looking. I'm like, "Do you see this shit?" And I look. "Do you hear this shit?" And then I look. And they're still just yelling or whatever. So I'm not really thinking much of it because, like I said, normal.
Right.
And I say something else. And then I turned and looked in, like, the mirror, the side mirror. And my mom was on top of her, on top of my sister, had her hair, like, in this handmade ponytail holder.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. Okay? She's on her stomach. Not my mom, my sister. She's on her stomach, and she's a little heavier. And my mom has her foot, like, on the middle of her back with her hair pulled. She looks like a scorpion. Like, straight up, like, curved.
Right.
And is like, whoopsh, whoopsh, like, hitting her like a whip. Like, I ain't never seen anything. Like, I mean, I can't even look at it. I'm looking in the mirror. So I'm like watching this tiny movie of domestic violence
Right.
going on behind me.
How old is your sister here?
Probably 35.
35.
That's...
How old is your mom?
Oh my god. 60? 59? She's alive.
That makes the story funnier. You can visualize the age a little bit.
Well, we said I was 22. I'm the youngest. So, you're also the youngest.
Yep.
Except for your mom's not 62. Why?
She's getting there. I don't know how old she is, but she's in her 50s for sure.
And
it's like your dad. Your dad's only in his 50s.
okay, well, I'm glad that you mentioned my mom was old in this because
That makes it
gets
funnier too. Yeah.
So, whenever got out of the car and went over, and I was like, I was like, stop, literally stop, you're making a fool out of yourself right now, a fool. And she's like getting off of her, and she's like, they're still like, whatever. So I go in the house, and my sister's trying to follow me in the house. She was trying to actually get something out of the house, but I was like, 3 times my size, no. So, I'm like, we're in the house. I'm like, I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police because when I tell you it happens a lot, it happens a lot. So I was like, damn, gotta call the police again. And so they get there and they're like, get my little statement, whatever, how that goes. And I just wrote in it like, they were arguing, they were fighting. I ran in the house, not trying to be in the middle of it. I just wanted it to stop, not continue. And so it's probably my fault because I said they were fighting. They both went to jail. That was my mom's first time in jail. And she did not do good.
Keep talking.
You want me to keep talking?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm just going right
Okay. Well, in the county that we live in, our local jail is called the Thunderdome for a reason. She was saying that there was my mom. And she's talking and she's crying because she's scared. Well, she said that in the booking, which their booking is like not stating for a fact, but it looks like a bunch of drunk tanks. Like it looks like a bunch of like little holding cells that are very not good.
Right.
And which there's some in jails like that anyway, but the Thunderdome. Anyways, Mom said that there was girls like literal shitted on the floor. Literally shitted. Not shitted themselves, took their pants off and shitted. People had their food trays next to their shit on the floor. So she cried. She didn't eat. She didn't sleep. She cried. My dad went to go get her. Mm-hmm. She was in the car, literally pulling in the driveway, still crying.
Really?
Still crying.
Let me remind y'all, this is a badass woman.
I'm scared of her.
Everybody is scared of her.
I don't let a thing put shivers down my back, but that lady puts them down it.
She ain't a crier.
Well, like I said, my sister's not a small human being. My mom is smaller than her, and had her in some kind of scorpion move. Like I got scared. Like, was Mom gonna put me down there too? And like, you called the cops? Like, ah! But she's crying. She's okay. I'd rather her be crying and not coming home like, you called the cops and you made me go to jail. Like, it usually was my fault when someone went to jail. Not because I picked a fight, but because I had to call the cops.
I wasn't gonna let your fault.
I wouldn't maybe say it's my fault, but my actions had positive consequences for other people.
Right.
Because it should be a negative experience with a positive outcome. Mm-hmm. But I think they just ended up liking it there.
Okay.
I wish I had a video of that.
That would be funny.
I would base my whole personality off of that video because I know it probably would have gone viral.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm talking Twitter, TikTok, Instagram Reels, all of it. It would have gone viral.
Oh, yeah. And YouTube.
Oh, they have those shorts, too. Because it would have been... I wouldn't have had the whole thing.
Yeah, YouTube's got the...
Yeah, they do. Everything is copying TikTok, not gonna lie. Snapchat and Instagram run like a duel on who can do the most shit to their app. And then nobody gets on them anymore. And everybody's like on TikTok and on, there's a few apps that people are on, but not, I don't get on Snapchat. Sometimes Instagram has the good reels or whatever, but Snapchat looks stupid. Like you click on it, click 2 times, and then there's an ad for 30 minutes long that you have to watch to get to the next part of what they're saying. That's stupid.
Yeah, I don't really like how like Snapchat's trying to come into social media, like the videos and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't like that.
And you can't even watch them because they have ads in them. Why would you put an ad in a freaking Snapchat video? That's ridiculous.
And there's like more ads on Snapchat than anything.
Yeah, like at least the ones on YouTube, they might be 30 minutes long, but you can probably skip them.
Yeah, you can just skip them after 5 seconds. And I like TikTok's versions too because you just scroll past it. It's just like
you don't have to watch it.
Yeah, That's how it should be.
Why would they be able to force you to watch something? Not really, but like
Kinda.
you practically want to watch this video so bad, or maybe it's a how-to. Maybe you're stranded on the side of the road changing your alternator in a 2009 Kia, and then there's an ad and it's raining, and nobody's helping you. And then there's an ad, and now you're mad that your car doesn't work and you have ads on your phone.
You're hurt over that, ain't you? I didn't know her then.
You didn't have to. I'd probably do it right now if I had to. I know you'd probably be with me, but we'd both be on that fucking how-to.
Yeah.
WikiHow or some shit like
For sure.
how to change an alternator, and it's got pictures, like those drawn up pictures of people like putting the alternator in the car, but it don't actually show you how to do it.
Yeah. Alright, so growing up, I wrestled, right? Wrestled. So every day after...
To grab me.
No, that's not what it is. It's just what I did. Every day after practice, this don't help any. But we'd all go shower together. And we all like to fuck with each other a little bit. But there's this one dude, let's just call him John. John, he went over the top. John went over the top all the time. He did way too much all the time. Never knew when enough was enough, right? Okay, so, well, John stole a dude's pair of wrestling shoes out of his locker and brought him into the shower. And, we were all laughing. He's getting his shoe wet, whatever, it would dry. And he's like, all right, guys. I'm pissing it. I was like, what? So, everybody's just kind of watching him, Nobody was really, like, saying no, but nobody was really, like, laughing, cheering him on or anything, right?
So he was literally just, like, over there having a party by himself, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna piss in these shoes right now.
Basically, yeah. But it gets so much worse.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Anyways,
Sorry. Mr. Obvious. What is it? Captain Obvious?
Yeah,
Sorry.
Nobody really, But he was funny sometimes. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes he was really, really, really funny. But he was over there pissing them shoes. Everybody was kind of just standing there watching him, whatever. Well, he gets done with that, and, what are you doing? What are you doing? He gets done with that, and then he's like, all right. He gets done with that, and he's like, all right. Well, and then he takes the shoe into the bathroom, and he takes a poop in them. And then he told everybody. He pooped a turd in the shoes.
Okay. My question is, was it like deer turds, or was it like...
I didn't see it.
You didn't want to look?
No, he showed a few people.
Then he lied.
No, he showed people. I just didn't want to see it.
Did you smell it?
No, I wasn't near it.
Is the water in the toilet to keep us from smelling our shit? Well, I know it gets it down. I mean, like, is another purpose of the water in the toilet?
No, it still usually stinks when you poop.
Then it's not in the water. Why would it stink?
Now,
why would it smell that bad?
Portable potties, they put like...
I don't want to hear.
No, I'm just saying they put like dish soap in the bottom of them, so... In waters.
It don't help. Oh, because it's blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't help.
They use
whatever they do
type
in there
of scented.
Makes it worse.
Well, if you ever went to a fresh portable potty, it usually smells pretty good. A fresh one.
I didn't know they were ever fresh. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, if they're ever used, they clean them real good. So if you go into one like directly after it's been cleaned, it's a fresh portable potty.
Well, yeah, okay.
It smells pretty good. It smells like
No.
Yeah,
it still didn't smell good for me.
It smells like if you took some all-purpose cleaner and sprayed it in the vents of your car and turned the air on.
The only time that I think I've ever been in a porta potty and it had just gotten cleaned was at the gun range.
Yeah, they kept them.
And I pooped in it.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
So you're the first person to ruin it.
I did. I don't care.
I did
not care. My stomach hurt. There was no other bathroom. I am not a bear in the woods.
That is
I
funny.
couldn't hold it. Oh, and it probably also didn't help that, like, as I'm there, I'm, like, trying to not vape. So I'm doing the little Zen thing.
Yeah.
And when you swallow your freaking spit, after that, you have to poop or throw up. Either one. I didn't really know or why, like, understand the amount of nicotine that I was swallowing. But I was swallowing it.
And it made you have to poop.
Bad. I'm telling you, I'm sitting there got a gun like this, and my stomach's like, and so I'm like literally shooting a lethal weapon, and at the same time I'm getting ready to shit myself.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Like, why would that be the one time I had to poop that bad?
Right? Why is there so many things that gets us, like, you know, like you can eat food and you might not poop again until the next day.
We're talking about poop.
That's fine. But, like, you drink some pre-workout and go to the gym, you're shitting every
have
time.
to poop.
Like, there's things that literally make you poop instantly. How is that?
You know how, like, people that want to be skinnier, they, like, throw up?
Yeah.
Or take laxative?
Yeah.
They just need to fucking pre-workout.
And
they need to swallow nicotine pouches.
Yeah.
They need to, I'm talking swallow it. Swallow the whole thing. You will die, probably. But
I've actually done that before with a dip of Copenhagen.
that makes me sick.
I throwed up. Actually, no. I'll tell you what it was. I was going over there to visit my mom one day. And, you know, I had a spit bottle with a few dips in there. Anyways, there wasn't a whole lot of spit. I didn't use that bottle of spit in really. It was just throw my old dip out.
Yeah.
Anyways, while I was sitting there talking to my mom, and I had a bottle of water also. So I kind of just was trying to get a drink of water, and I grabbed that dip and swallowed the whole thing. Ugh. Damn, that about made me throw it up.
Just now?
Yeah.
You want to know, I have never drank dip spit.
Really?
But I have drank, like, fucking cigarette butts in a drink.
At any, like, high school party ever, probably?
No, this was, like, I'm in college at this point. Like, I'm in North Carolina.
College parties, too, yeah.
Well, it wasn't even really a party, I swear to you. I swear. You know, like, I drank and I want a menthol cigarette. I got a menthol cigarette.
Okay? You drink your own ashes?
Well, it gets worse.
Okay.
So... It's a menthol cigarette, probably one of the worst ones you can think of. I don't know really how, if you want me to be honest, I don't know what the fuck tastes bad and what tastes good. Because people are like, oh, I like this brand, I like this brand. They all taste like cigarettes.
I think all cigarettes taste like shit.
Yeah, that's true. But for some reason I get a little hanker for a cigarette when I'm drunk. But,
Get a little hanker for some cigarettes.
yeah, I feel like we should, like, do some bad jokes, but... and then, so, at that time, somebody was with, it was me and, Sid, and she had somebody that was, I guess, wanting to roll a blunt.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I didn't pay attention to nobody else, really, ever. So, this is another reason why, example of why I should probably pay attention to things. But, he had split it and put the tobacco inside of it in the same cup.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so there's not only a cigarette butt, but now there is tobacco leaves. Okay, well, I am like drunk. I am just okay, like not gross or anything, like just hanging out.
Right.
And I'm in the front seat and he's in the back seat, and I'm sure it was like somebody else with him, like a girl or whoever. I don't know. I don't know this man. I don't know the other people that were with us. Anyways, and I'm like telling her, I'm like, I am so thirsty, like bad, like so bad it's not even funny. And I keep telling her, maybe she should go get me a drink, but I guess not.
Right.
And I mean, I'm buying it, but dang. And at the point where I'm like just thirsting to death, Well, eventually I just kind of quit talking about it. I think I ended up, like, I don't know, we were talking, or maybe music was playing, whatever.
Right.
And so I'm hanging, I'm just chilling out. And I drank it out of the can.
Mm-hmm.
After the whole time that I knew what was in the can, and how many times I was like, I can't drink this, and I'm thirsty, why would I pick it up and drink it?
Did you throw up?
Yeah.
In the car?
No.
Oh.
No.
Damn, you gotta
I told
pull
you, I don't throw up for being drunk, I throw up from things tasting bad.
Right.
Oh yeah, I was...
So she wouldn't stop to get you a drink, but she stopped to let you throw up.
It was either that or in her car.
Yeah.
So, but I wasn't mad at anybody, I just was mad at myself.
Well, that's okay. It's kind of funny though. I mean, that's awful. It's like the worst thing that can happen to you.
Honestly.
One of them.
No. Getting pepper spray. I probably say that a lot, but I mean it.
Pepper spray ain't the worst until you just got it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like I was trying to explain to you right after it happened that I don't know how bad that actually hurt.
Okay,
because I don't remember how bad it hurt, but I knew it hurt really bad.
Alright, so here's something. You remember whenever you got pepper spray? You remember how like it burnt like hell? And then you could put your face under the water and it's almost like it didn't burn that bad, right?
Yeah, like I'm actually washing it out, but it's not doing anything.
As soon as you take the water off, it hurts like hell
Hurts
again.
bad.
But if you leave the water on, it's good, right? Like for the most part? Okay, so I was the Friday after next, I think.
Yeah.
Or the next Friday, I mean.
Mhm.
So you know how she pepper sprays him, his girlfriend?
Yeah. Oh, and he's spraying him with water?
No, he's under the faucet draining his eyes. And
That
the
wasn't
dad,
his dad came. Oh, yeah.
yeah, and then the dad came out and he's like, well, you got to stay under there for 20 more minutes for it to stop burning.
Yeah. He's right.
Yeah, you could just stay. They just don't want you to.
No, they want you to feel it.
Whenever you get certified, they could just let you feel it for a minute, do your little course or whatever, and just let you stay under the water. And you'd get the same feeling, but you would just not feel like you want to die right there.
When I tell you the hatred that I had for everybody in that place, except for the one girl putting the water in my eyes,
Yeah.
I mean it.
Yeah, it's
Because
terrible.
it was cold outside when I got it. So my face is hot, but I'm cold.
Right.
And it felt so good on my face that it was cold, so good.
Yeah.
And almost like, it felt like it probably was 70 degrees, kind of like a cool 70,
Right.
because my face was so hot. But it was probably like, I don't know, right at 50, maybe less.
Yeah.
But as soon as I got inside where the heat was going,
It burns again. Yeah.
I have never felt anything like that in my life.
Yeah, it's awful.
In my life.
I remember the first time I got pepper sprayed, those people, handling the water hose, and I was like grabbing their pants, begging them to give me some more water.
Please, spare
was like,
change.
I couldn't see. I was just climbing up their pants and trying to grab the water hose
yeah.
out of their hand. And they were my bosses too, so they're like, "You better go sit down."
Well,
I don't even care. I'm climbing up them. I'm trying.
well, as soon as I got sprayed on the forehead, like right above my eyes,
Yeah.
I was like, "This smells like cherries." He said, why did you say the one thing that nobody has ever said? And I was like, have you smelled this stuff? Like, it smells like cherries.
I have smelled that stuff.
Have
and
you?
Where have you gotten cherries?
It smelled sweet. Like,
No.
like cherries.
It smells like a broken pepper.
Well, I like peppers and stuff, but I don't know. It definitely tastes, not tasting. It definitely.
Spray it on your burgers.
I should just start wiping it off and put it in my mouth. It'd have been like, what? But
You probably went too.
I definitely thought it smelled like cherries.
I don't think so, but maybe for.
Well, anyways,
Maybe
it was like good. I was like,
or something.
dang, like we have hyped this up to be the worst thing in my life, and it's not even that bad. And that was like for 1 second.
Yeah.
And then after that 1 second, I was like, Somebody shoot me right now.
Yeah, that's I would. That's awful.
Mhm.
I mean, that's not something that you could like the pain of a broken arm. You know, if that was forever, you could live with it. But the pain of
Probably.
like getting pepper sprayed, you can't live with
Well,
that forever.
it's your eyes you're messing with.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like, I can't do work if my stomach hurts.
Really?
Like, I could have a broken toe and, like, walk around on it all day.
Right.
I could have anything wrong with me, whatever. But as soon as my stomach hurts, can't do it at
Yeah.
all. But when my eyes,
Mm-hmm.
if they felt like that for a long period of time, like a week or something after that, I probably would have quit before I got that.
Oh yeah, and some
because
people.
I can't stand it when my eyes hurt.
Right. Some people it does burn for like several days because they're so like fair skinned and stuff.
Oh, and they peel?
Yeah, and they'll get blisters on their eyes and everything. I'm
Well,
sure it
I do
isn't
that. Thank
to the
God.
extent of whenever it's getting done, but I'm sure it still sucks.
Well, when I came home and you were helping me wash it out of my hair and stuff, it still burnt like I was right next to like a bonfire, but not right
Yeah.
next to it, in it.
And it kind of makes your skin feel like it's like tightened together. That makes
Like your
sense.
skin's gonna fall off,
Yeah, maybe.
like peel off.
I think it's like
Almost, yeah.
like it's getting squeezed together.
Probably, well, you know when things burn, they're like, no, do they expand?
No, they
Yeah. We don't know.
that word.
We don't know.
They shrink.
There's no way.
They
It
yeah.
expands.
Heat evaporates too, so it's like
It
getting rid of
expands.
some of the materials
Right.
into the gas form. So and then it shrinks. If
Gas
you
form is the largest.
if you throw a piece of styrofoam in a fire, it's shrinking.
First of all, I would never put styrofoam in a fire because it smells so bad.
You're right, but if you do, it shrinks. Or if you put a bottle in a fire.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
there
got
we
what
go.
you're saying.
I should have used bottle the whole time.
Plastic shrinks.
Yeah, plastic and
I am not talking about.
you talking about a piece of wood, like a piece of wood or a piece of
No,
metal. Ain't
I
gonna
was
do
talking
nothing.
about like your skin. Does it tighten or expand? But it expands because it's warm.
It dissolves.
So whenever you put like a hot towel on, your pores open up because it's expanding. And cold makes it shrink. So I was thinking that maybe it did that, but
Well, maybe it's like pushing it further. Yeah, that's more what it feels like, pushing it further apart.
maybe.
Yeah, so maybe you're right.
I don't actually know.
We
out.
out. I'll take it. Is this the part where we forget to turn our camera off?
Yeah.